This is the INTEX XTR Deluxe rectangular above-ground swimming pool set, and just looking at it in my backyard, I have to say, it stands out with its huge, rectangular shape and sleek gray finish. If you're on the fence about getting a pool, or maybe you're just curious if these above-ground setups are truly worth it, I want to share my honest, real experience after about a month of using this specific model. I'll walk you through my first-hand impressions, some hiccups along the way, and who I think would genuinely enjoy this pool. So let's jump into this quick review. Out of the box, this pool makes an impression just with its size. The dimensions are 24 feet long, 12 feet wide, and 52 inches deep, which basically means you can easily fit family and friends without anyone feeling cramped. I honestly did not realize how spacious it would feel until I saw it filled up and watched my kids and their friends swimming, playing volleyball, and even trying some very questionable synchronized swimming. When I first started thinking about buying the INTEX XTR, I was a bit unsure for a couple reasons. I worried about how tough it would be to set up. Seriously, the idea of putting together anything this big had me expecting an all-day headache. But I was surprised at how straightforward it was. Thanks to the easy lock system, you just snap the parts together, no tools or fancy skills required. I had a small group of helpers, and we were ready to fill it with water in just about 90 minutes. The instructions were clear, and all the parts felt sturdy right from the start. The whole setup was less stressful than I thought, so if you're someone who's not super handy, you can still handle this. Key features that stood out to me, and what really makes a difference, are the solid galvanized steel frame and this advanced powder coating that INTEX uses. The entire thing feels really durable. I paid attention to the powder coating because rust is a huge concern with any outdoor metal. It's designed to resist rust on both the inside and outside. That said, I did notice some minor rust starting around a couple of joints after a few weeks, especially after some crazy summer rainstorms. It wasn't major, and I was able to wipe it away and touch it up, but it's something you'll want to be aware of so you can deal with it early if needed. Material-wise, the pool uses 3 layers of heavy-duty PVC, making it puncture-resistant. With kids running in and out, tossing toys everywhere, and generally being wild, I appreciate not having to stress about the liner tearing right away. I did get a patch kit with the set, but thankfully I haven't had to use it yet. The pool comes with a crystal clear sand filter pump, and honestly, this is one of the best parts about this set. If you're unfamiliar, a sand filter system works by pumping the water through sand, which catches debris and keeps the water sparkling. It's a lot more efficient than old-school cartridge filters and requires less maintenance. I made a newbie mistake at first using play sand in the filter, not realizing you need specialized filter sand. That gave me some trouble with water flow and even led to a little algae issue, but once I replaced it with the correct sand, the pool cleared up and stayed clean ever since. Just remember that tip if you're new to pools, it'll save you a headache. Talking about maintenance, I find it's pretty simple as long as you stay on top of a regular schedule. I brush the sides, vacuum the bottom, and double-check that the filter's running a few hours daily. I also monitor the chlorine. If you're unfamiliar with these things, it's worth noting the pool has a little indicator on the filter for how much pressure is building, so you know when it's time to backwash the system and rinse it out, making it pretty user-friendly for beginners. A couple of smaller details I didn't love. The included pool cover isn't as tough as I'd hoped. The eyelets tore after a storm, and I'll probably upgrade it next season. The ground tarp underneath is thin too. It's shredded under the pressure of the pool's weight. If you're installing this, just know you might want to put down something sturdier. Some of the smaller plastic attachments, like frame collars and locking mechanisms, seem like they could become brittle over a few seasons of use, but so far, nothing's broken. From my experience, setting this pool on a flat, level patch of yard is key. I added some fresh soil and grass underneath to even things out, and it made a huge difference. Unlevel ground can cause issues, so take your time with prep because the pool itself is heavy, over 350 pounds when empty, and over 8,400 gallons when full of water. Now, who is this pool really perfect for? In my opinion, if you have a medium to large yard and a crew of kids, teens, or friends who like to hang out, this is worth every penny. I've hosted family barbecues, church youth nights, and a couple of random weekend gatherings, and it fit almost a dozen people, from little kids to adults, no problem. Everybody had enough room to swim, splash around, or just chill on a float. If you're a lap swimmer, the rectangular shape is also nice because you can practice swimming without constantly turning like you would in a circular pool. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a real pool experience without digging a giant hole in their backyard or spending a fortune on an in-ground installation. You can put it up for the summer and easily take it down when the season's over. Plus, it brings a little style to the yard. Thanks to the graphite liner and modern design, it really does look good. A couple tips for anyone thinking about buying or setting up this pool. Use proper filter sand, keep an eye on the coatings for rust, and invest in a better cover if you plan to leave it uncovered through storms or rough weather. The ladder it comes with is usable, but I upgraded mine to one with a lock just for extra peace of mind when the pool isn't in use. In conclusion, I absolutely love having this pool, and so does my family. It's durable, pretty simple to set up, and big enough to handle lots of people and activities. Maintenance is manageable, and the sand filter system keeps the water really clean if you follow the directions. There are a few small areas where things could be sturdier, but overall, this pool is a great investment for summertime fun. If you're on the edge about getting it, from my experience, it's worth going for. If you found this quick review helpful, or if you have any questions about the INTEX Ultra X-Tier pool, make sure to drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences or help if you're thinking about getting one. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more honest reviews and backyard ideas. Thank you for watching.